Good morning, everybody. We're going to continue the Brian Wilson Pet Sounds Live review series today with our look at the live album, which was released on June 11th, 2002, and it was recorded during a run of shows at London's Royal Festival Hall, in which Brian performed the whole entire Pet Sounds album from start to finish live. And this was the first time that he had ever attempted to perform a whole record by the Beach Boys live. He would also, when he released his version of the Beach Boys Smile record, he would also perform that one live too. But we'll get to that in another review. As I said, this is a record where he performs the whole entire Pet Sounds album live, and I have several favorites on this record. Among them, "I'm Waiting for the Day," "Wouldn't It Be Nice," and "Sloop John B." The song "Pet Sounds" is an instrumental that was intended for a James Bond movie, but they passed, and so Brian put it on Pet Sounds. And the Pet Sounds record was kind of really innovative for the time of its release, which was, I believe, sometime in '66. And when certain members of the Beach Boys heard it, and I won't mention who those members were, they said, "Don't mess with the formula." And but because, like I said, it was a rather innovative record at the time. And Paul McCartney calls "God Only Knows," which was sung on the studio version by Carl Wilson rather expertly. Anyway, Paul McCartney calls "God Only Knows" his favorite Beach Boys song. And the way that Brian toured Pet Sounds was that he would perform a set of Beach Boy hits and deep tracks first, and then take a break, and then the second set would consist entirely of Pet Sounds. And the Japanese version of Pet Sounds Live was released with 2 bonus tracks, and those were "Friends" and "Meant for You," which were from the Friends record. And the only bad thing I have to say about this record is that I wish Brian had released the whole show, because I saw the set list from these shows and it is amazing. So I wish Brian had released the full show, both on CD and DVD. And along with the Wikipedia screen recording, I will also be including a screen recording of one of the set lists from one of the shows, so you can see what else he did. And he also toured with did a Pet Sounds symphonic tour shortly before this one or after. I can't remember which, where he performed essentially the same set list but with a symphony orchestra. And so I hope you enjoyed it.